out of here. Let's see. I'll admit, you got me on edge though. I need that boost. Okay. Need some. Let the adrenaline flow. Ooh, hold on. Fuck that. I got the shoes, bro. Throw your shoes on. Honestly. Where the champ is at? Back up. My boys right there. Easy boys. Are we at home? Oh yeah. All right, let's do that. Let's go here.
There is something else seeing someone who knows what they're doing and dribbling.
How many ankles do you think you've taken this year? Hundreds, thousands?
A lot, especially with the ankle breaker takeover.
When I'm out here playing, I feel like a lot of
And do everybody have something to eat for dinner?
I do see Duncan a lot. What are some of the cards you see in the community run?
Yeah, I know you got something, Cliff.
A lot of Tim Duncan. I think personally,
I know you got something. You got something to eat for dinner?
6'11".
Oh, you do? What you got, buddy?
Gary Payton.
Oh, yeah, that's
fast shots.
my bad. Okay. We got a lot of spaghetti.
Oh, yeah, that's tough.
Went to your corner.
Okay, cool.
Take that.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey.
Good defense.
It really is.
Oh, hold on.
And there was so much left over.
We welcome you to Niche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys. Tonight, a celebration of the Latin culture. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Paul George is out there at Nance. And there's
you, George.
Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain and the shooting.
I just finished playing against Paul George on the 5 too. On the Wizards on 1 and I forgot the other team.
To be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you've gotta love watching is great ball movement,
which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Brunson coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Hard against Hicks. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. You know, Brandon Josh has been a contributor to many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case with Josh, but he's always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one goes.
So crucial for Hart to get to the line, establish some confidence. He's solid from there. I think it sometimes gets his perimeter game going.
And Hart drops them both. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Passes it to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Pass to McCain. Shot clock at 6. There's Embiid. That shot off the mark. Towns with the defensive effort. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from
Oh, got that.
Bridges getting the
time.
Drill in the D.
And boy, did he ever
I had your back.
fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Runs in the pass to Hart. Going inside. Yes, with some nice
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to get out when he gets the ball to the
We
rim.
should have passed that, huh?
Here's Maxey. And he overshot that one, missing. So scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that
Get that
one.
shit out of here, man.
Lay it straight up and in.
Inside.
Got him. And out.
And the deep by Towns. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside, George. The pass to Embiid. Here is Nance. Over Hart. Nance, no good.
He's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. Doesn't miss
Got it.
Assistant shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
The 76ers off to a slow start. They trail by 6. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, snowball effect in that one.
No!
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Here is Lucas.
Oh, you motherfucker, B.
So agile at 7 feet. It'd be covered
Yeah,
a
right.
lot of territory.
Back to George.
Bumper.
Up top, Maxey. Runs and covering.
Ah.
And he is rushing.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebound.
Selfish play for Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
The 76ers trail by 6. Maxey kicks to George. Shoots off. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. There's the drive. And Lucas slams it in. They need offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Maxey. And
3 seconds.
7 seconds.
Just looking back at things, I'd be hard-pressed to find a more complete range by anyone in the league. He was getting it done and stuffing the stats night in and night out on both ends.
Watch out, bro. Oh, that was a guy.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first time out right here. Right now.
Well, rosters are set, Kevin. I mean, this is what you got. You're not going to add anybody else. You're at it shooting. You're not going to get the tough rebounder guy. You've got to dig in and understand and define the roles for what these guys can do for your team moving forward. You could be leaning on your starters more and playing them heavy minutes because you're seizing the opportunity to get into a position to play playoff basketball.
Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable, 7th in blocks, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hand, and he converts at a remarkable remarkable rate.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking second in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. Maxey looking it over. Watch pass and B. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Nance. That one counts. His second best of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You had it, Hart.
The Knicks lead by 8. Here's Brunson.
Oh, yeah.
That misses off the back. George against Towns. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. Lucas with the rebound. Lucas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges passes to Towns. He gets to Lucas. Misses. Nance with some nice D. And so George will bring up Philadelphia. 8-point game. And the call will be against the team. That's his first foul.
I honestly like the Celtics.
Brooklyn against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Here's McLean. Here's Maxey.
Time for some consideration.
You got to be.
Not on. Get somebody else going.
Talk about effort. Embiid staying with that.
Here's Lucas. And Lucas screws it in. Taking it to the frame. Power hammering down the two-hand slam. The 76ers trail by 18. Here's McCain. 17 points for him last game against Miami.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
To the left wing. Here's Lucas. 9 points for team.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played hard. You know who that was.
The Knicks lead by 9. You know, Brett, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, walking out on that court, and it just feeling different. So when that guy's back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Almost I thought I was going to say.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Knicks.
Hey guys, I love doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks.
Come on, Hans.
Take a look for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Josh Hart. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges. And some in for Jalen Brunson. And the 76ers call time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go to get back on track.
You gonna heat up all the spaghetti? Like in that big pan? Go ahead, because I'm gonna eat some too. And cook as many noodles you can fit in that pot. Oh, you making salmon cake now?
Yeah.
You had one yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They're good. Who won in there?
While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. In third, the Knicks.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
To the paint. Well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bottom of the lane.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here is Curry. This time out, he had 13 points. Anunoby finds Towns. It's 6.
Oh!
So far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Performance so far against the big league.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add
Got
two
it.
ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now, here's 8. 11 points last game. Warren misses. Pass to Otto.
Don't do that.
Gets hauled in by the
Yeah,
76ers.
shot. Yeah, that's bad.
Fresh off the
Come
win.
on, man. Get your back. Get your back.
Change of play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench. A big factor in that one.
Say what? The hoop is on?
Groundhog Day results.
What's the? Oh, that's already?
Yeah.
I thought that was in March or something.
I guess it happened in March. This month.
And where was it? So we gotta get.
More 6 weeks of winter. But one of them, which wasn't actually a groundhog, was a prairie dog. They said there's going to be in early spring. I'm hoping for the spring.
I think we gonna have. I think now it just depends on which side of the country we're on. Oh, you motherfucker!
Oh yeah, I think there's a different groundhog for each state.
Well, I know there's one groundhog that they always cover in a particular location. I forgot wherever they first started that
Yeah, there's the main groundhog. He said that it could be 6 weeks.
You know what? Check and see. I bet you his. I wonder how off he is.
It said right here.
No, they said. Right. I don't think that.
He's been right 30% of the time.
That's not a good rate. He got to be at least 50%. I can just guess it. It's just something fun to do. Ooh. Whoop. Let him catch it.
And guys, he can just explode for points anytime.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
There's multiple groundhogs.
One of them has an 85% defense rate.
Really?
Yeah, and it also said 6 weeks ago.
I'm sorry, dude. What are you talking about? Are you saying there's like a facility with groundhogs that keep?
Yeah.
And how are they guessing for the whole country? I wonder. I remember hearing about a chicken that was pecking something. I don't know what it was, but it was something they had like a 80-something% success rate at like. I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was a bet or if it was like some little game, like rock, paper, scissors or some shit like that.
This is the. You want to see the top 3?
I can't see. You gotta tell me.
Just pause.
I'm in the middle. I'm trying to get out.
Just doing a job.
Come on, man. What, man? That's so important.
Just look at the top. This is the top 3.
I can't. You know, I can't.
You can zoom in.
Yo, that shit is way too motherfucking small. So hold on. Oh, you gotta hold it 85 something. New York. Where's the one that it's a place called Punxsutawney?
Oh yeah, no, that's
is
the
that
one
the main one?
Yeah, that's the main one.
Now here's Lucas. He's covered by Daniels. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter.
Watch out, you can't make it. Come on, bro. You was not. Look, the towel's right over there, bro. Yo, why would you do that? They be killing me, the little dudes always try to Napoleon complex.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for.
Oh, Luke's on the bench. All right.
And McBride drops him both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. He has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Newton. God's not made one yet. Ayton up top. Defended by Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton, the pass to Newton. And he hits the glove off the back of the rim.
Now that's an easy haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
And the pass to Towns. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Down it goes for his third basket in his whole try.
They have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects on it.
And the bully ball tonight has paid dividends, highly effective down there. Physical play.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Pass to Towns. It's to McBride. And it's off from three-point range. To the middle. Pass to McCain. Shoots over Curry.
Did you taste the tuna fish? I tried to check. We got a relish right. I need to check, but I just cut it like, was it 2.5 pickles up? I forgot to put the pickle juice in though. That's what I meant to put in there. If I felt like I had the energy, I would have drove to the store and got some deal. Still a little bit.
Resume action.
Smoke town, Lord.
Just a great job, really, making the game ugly, trying to muck it up.
You've got Mikal Bridges. Short out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Daniel in at the threesome. They're the group New York will start the second. Here's McCain. And there's the goal for Cody Towns. That is his first foul of the game. Sixers making a switch here. And he's checked in. Joel Embiid. to the field here in the second, shooting 40%. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Daniels. Maxey's got his first points of the game. Bridges deciding where to go with it. And Brunson has it in the corner. Brunson good from range.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding. Well above what he got.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Brunson. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding shooting. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Mitch, amen.
It's skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screening. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
First free throw is good. George is checked in.
Look at the posts. Mid-range kind of. I don't see that. All right, George.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Now, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
With a short break in the action, here's
Okay.
Last time he was against Philadelphia, he played some huge minutes. He came away with 41 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down. He went to work. Kevin?
And David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence. That's what I like best.
This is how they build the lead. Calling out the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now, here's George. He had a 18-point outing in the last game against Miami. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is come back down now to 10 as they pick up the ball from Joel Embiid. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Brunson surveying the game. Bridges left side.
Pass.
Just
Come on, Hart.
It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside, Maxey. Kicks it to Daniels. Passes it to George.
Eyes off.
Here's Nance.
Come on, you got.
I'll get it the layup. The Knicks lead by 10. To the inside. Lucas. And Lucas swings it in.
He just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The pass to Daniels. George with the ball. Scores thus far. And the ball will be against D. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And here are the 76ers now. A 12-point game. And here's Madison. A 23-point game for him in the win against Miami. Silver Brunson, and there's the goal on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Knicks have gotten a little over 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. The floater, that's in for his 8th bucket tonight. About 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Seems like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Nance outside. No.
Oh, he got me.
George. A shot short on the assist by Nance. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. To the paint. Here's Lucas. And foul.
I'll take that.
To the down.
Very strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Lucas. And it's Nancy with the ball for Philadelphia. Trailing by 13. Outside, George. Pass to Embiid. Lucas against George.
Oh, you motherfucker. That was good.
Better start closing down on shooting.
Oh, shut up. We was closed down. They just got it.
Now, Brunson. 7 points in the game.
Jalen Brunson, since that move in 2022, really raising the level of his play.
The Knicks have been good at the free throw line in this one. 7 of 8. 2 shots.
New York City. Let's go, Brunson. You got it, baby. We need both, bro. No lead is guaranteed.
Falls for Brunson.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson. It's a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
Well, go ahead. I like that.
And both free throws good for Brunson. And Philadelphia calls time here. Nice game. Great performance by Dean.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Such a great play.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Now, here's Maxey. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Oh, you just that.
Yep, that one goes in there. Burgess got the lead up to 14 now for New
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Brunson against Maxey. 6 to shoot. Here's George. And he can't bank that one in.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
To the wing on the left. Here's Lucas.
Oh,
The 76ers trail by
I told you
14.
got about that thing.
Here's Daniels. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9 points a game.
Check out Tyrese Maxey. Averaging about 23 points per 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
That free throw good from Daniels. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Both free throws good from Daniels.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Topping passes to Lucas.
Oh, I missed that.
Now McBride.
Out.
Down low. And it's off the back rim. No good. The 76ers trail by 12. Knocked away. And stolen by Lucas. It's Brunson, top of the key. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And stolen by Lucas. Brunson outside. Back to Lucas. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the end.
Come on, that's
Lucas on 2-4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Daniels passes to Newton.
Look at that shit.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 10 points.
Damn, man.
For Maxey.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not very hard.
And Lucas swings it in.
Big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Philadelphia shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Outside, Maxey. Here's Newton. Brunson covering and stolen by Lucas. One-on-one here. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The 76ers trail by 12. Maxey gets to Daniels to the wing right side. Newton has it to Ayton. 76ers moving the ball around. Newton, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The feed to Lucas. A shot squared on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 for tonight. Philadelphia shooting 44% from the field in the second. Pass to Daniels. Here's Newton. And he leads it up toward the rim.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Takes it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. If possible, not to get pumped up after that.
You can see the immediate
It seems like every year Brunson is sharpening his skills as a passer and playmaker.
It's going to count like it was.
He's got to move it around.
Right.
The 76ers trail by 12. Passes it to Daniels. That's one up for 19. The rebound by McBride. New York has gone 1-3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Good. I don't know. He's got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Maxey. Pass to Daniels. Back to Maxey. The rebound by McBride. The Knicks lead by 14. Pass to Brunson. He feeds it to Toppin. Here's Lucas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shut up. Take that foul. You foul.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. 2 shots. The free throw drops for Lucas.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And New York making a change here. Towns is checked in. The 76ers trail by 16. We've got 128 left in the first half of the game.
Two shots.
Perfect time, I gotta go to the bathroom.
And he makes both free throws. There's 126 left here in the second. Passing to Wando. Rebound by the 76ers.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Here's Newton. 8 points for him. Ayton in the high post. Towns on him. 2 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
All right. Salmon cakes. Hold on.
52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Second middle. Now I think he's starting to really force the issue. Now that's how you pick up second chance and stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's McBride. 8-point game is last out. He shot is off. The 76ers trail by 12. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Curry's checked in for New York.
Oh, I'm back up already? Hold on. Oh, I'm on.
Here's McBride. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Curry is inside. In-change shot. Rebound by the 76ers. Newton's got 4 rebounds in this game. And contact for the shot, so Harry shooting free throws here. And he's gone 2 for 2 at the strike.
Let's see the foul.
Come on. 2 shots.
Save my challenge.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw. With 1 on the clock, you can't get that one. And so it's the New York Knicks. They're in lead of 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of the points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. McCain in at the 2-guard spot. Brunson against Maxey. Oh, Brunson he's right in there.
Crafty and shifty. Those are two adjectives that under the Jalen Brunson definition.
Missed. Whoop. Missed it again. You
very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Maxey, the shot misses. And it's Lucas with the ball for the Knicks. At one point, they led by 16. It's off to Utah after this game, where they'll face the Jazz. It's the first of 6 played on the road.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
I'm trying to shoot. Late cat, late bro. Watch him. No Embiid be like that.
Runs on the bench to Towns.
I'll take that. I was hoping for that. I knew I ain't had no shot. I do that. So yeah, I was hoping for that. See, ain't no shot there. That's all right. This is the shot right here. Nigga take that. Take that.
Good from Lucas.
Excuse me.
Just over a minute and a half playing here in the third. Maxey kicks to Nance. Embiid pass to Maxey. There's the pass to George. Find the shoot.
You motherfucker Embiid.
Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on top.
The athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to go.
For Philadelphia, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've been 8 of 10.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
That free throw good from George.
Paul George entering the league in 2010. I mean, he's been as good as any two-way wing in the league, cementing himself as an all-NBA level player.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Now, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value, offensively and defensively.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 8. He kicks to Lucas. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Oh, my bad, bro.
The 76ers
I don't know how I missed that.
pass to George. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. George has got 4 points now in the quarter. The Knicks leading by 7. Now here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. Towns looking around. Back to Lucas. Over George.
Ooh, motherfucker.
Got the J from Lucas.
Needed that. No. He's about to get past me. Got you. Bitch, he got me. Oh, but he didn't get it.
Minutes off the clock now here in the third. No good from 11 feet. Lucas. Here's Towns.
Get it, cat.
Rebound by Joel Embiid. The
Both got
76ers trail
robbed.
by 9. Here's McCain. He dishes it to Embiid. Pass to Maxey. Here's McCain. Passes it to Embiid.
Ooh, I got you.
Lucas has got 13 rebounds in the game.
Come on, watch out.
Here's Brunson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. As you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Brunson was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
You gonna tell me you don't want me to know where you live? What the fuck is... Alright. I'm still mad.
And the first one goes. A trend in the NBA and one breath that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah,
You don't like to eat, bro. Gotta eat.
The city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena. They get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any.
I think you would miss that.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, did a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Steps back and fires. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I see. Run it back, run it back.
Give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive.
You sure?
In the process.
I need to see the replay, bro. I need to see it. I would challenge it. Where we at? Third? Oh, we good. We good.
Making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up the mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Maxey hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
New York leading by 8. McBride passes to Hunt. Bridges outside. Feeds it to Lucas. Count it. Lucas has got 34 points.
Talk about 3 and 8 with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers.
Get it, cat.
Stolen by Lucas. Watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Woo!
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been.
Did he pass it to me? Was I wasn't passed to mine,
And
was
looking
it?
at his offensive numbers in the past few years, it seems like teams around the league are kind of
I don't know what the fuck was that right there. I ain't see that.
and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as
I
they
don't know why he ain't just run with it. You had me.
Here we go. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's McBride.
Oh, he got
A
it.
hand on it.
To the pass.
Here's McCain. Defended by Bridges. Maxey finds George. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Knicks with the rebound. 1 point they led by 16. You can see which team has the swagger right now. That's stolen by Lucas. And Lucas strikes again. Here's the check the ball. And outside.
So I had to do it to you, boy. Look at my favorite.
Defended by McBride. Shooting foul This is his third trip to the line tonight.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
First one falls for. The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Andre Ayton's checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's Ward in for George. Maxey hits them both. And the Knicks with possession here. Leading by 12. McBride passes to Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Lucas. Right on the bucket. Lucas has got 40 points.
Getting changes flat out especially on the team.
Front pass down. That's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second. And he will let it fly from out there.
Inside. Towns gets to Lucas. Now the pass to McBride. Shot clock at 6. And he finishes nicely on the wall. McBride's got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively. They're not putting up any resistance.
The 76ers trail by 13. Nance outside. Pass to Ayton. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Ward.
That was an illegal screen.
2 free throws coming up, and they call for shooting.
Was it not?
That one is on top.
What was the foul?
2 shots.
What was the shooting foul? Was it?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
All right. You say it's so rough.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. The Knicks lead by 12. Pass to Gauthier. Now here's Lucas.
I missed
Rebound by the
that.
76ers. Walker's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Go.
And stolen by Ayton. This is it to Daniels. Private.
Okay. Hey, hold on. He got the money like.
Well, maybe this
I was trying to get up. Something went wrong with me, but I was trying to like jump up to test it. I'll take that.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season.
And contrary to what we see from other teams, this squad has no interest in playing strictly as individuals. Their assist numbers show what a cohesive bunch they are.
Peyton, he's checked in for New York.
Gotta pass the ball, bro. Gotta pass the ball.
Don't let that
How did I? What
the
the?
NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their
That's basically the U.S.
is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas. The first one being the great Michael Thompson.
To the inside. They're trying to break free. And Lucas swings it in. And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Ooh, we got me.
Their lack of communication
ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Peyton makes to Lucas. That's it. Going off an assist for Peyton. Lucas has got 45 points.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Peyton's skilled enough to find the open man.
Daniels with it. Against Lucas. Lucas with the rebound. Lucas has got 13 rebounds tonight. Going after.
I'm telling you how much I got there.
Pass to Juwan Nolan. Here's Newton. 11 points in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the clock.
Okay. That's enough.
That free throw, no good.
Good foul. Good foul. All right, baby.
He doesn't get the second. And it's Lucas with the ball for New York. At one point, they led by 16. And the call on the shot.
Hey, you got this.
Schedule. On Friday, they'll be at road. Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And that game against the Warriors, that's going to be one where it will take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And both free throws good for Peyton. The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Newton. He's got 11. Ward misses.
And I thought that was going to drop.
Here's Anunoby. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Ward's got his 7th rebound of the game with that.
No!
And that one is good. McCain's got his second bucket tonight.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now, here's Peyton. And McCain pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 3-point shots here in the third.
Oh, he got me. All right. All right. No way.
To the middle. Here's Lucas. And Lucas swings it in. Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Newton. The Knicks making the shot. So smooth. Peyton looking around. Now, here's Anunoby. Defense right on. Whoops.
Oh, he got me.
Pass, turnover. To the paint. Ward misses.
You missed it.
New York leading by 11. Pass to Peyton. Back to Anunoby. 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Lucas gets to third. 6 on the shot clock.
Shoot it.
And again, it's
There you go.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Knicks making the shot. Here's McCain. Got that one. McCain's got his third basket of the night.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets. But just
and Lucas swings it in.
taking it to the rack.
Down the two-hand slam. paper. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here is Philadelphia. And so it's New York. 13 points up at the end of the period. The defensive work they've done against Paul George.
All right. I'm going to hold it for a little bit. Oh, boy.
George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Jalen Brunson. Lucas is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns. And at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Lucas. That's another bucket. Yeah, making the GA look all too easy right now. Lucas Brunson. Here's McKee. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Down low.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
And Joe Jackson with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. This night, Jordan. To the inside. Ayton takes it off the once. And it's 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And there's the feed to Lucas. And goes incredible.
This game has his name written on it.
Craig, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The 76ers trail by 20. Maxey passes to George. And here's Nance, defended by Hart. The shot's good. One-on-one here. Here's McCain.
Boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. The percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
To the middle. And there's another one full. That's 62 points. 62.
Remarkable performance for him so far.
This is DeJoy. The trade is rebounded by New York. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Rejection by Eaton.
Nice timing. That's Aiden's up there for the rejection.
New York win by 18. Here's Brunson. And another make to his scoring column. His fifth master of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Maxey against Brunson. Maxey, no good. For New York, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Trying to get open. Sunflowers playing entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. At the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for 8. Both free throws good from Lucas. The 76ers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. At the time to go cold. On the lane, George. Back to Nance. And Nance slows it in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, he said it before. The layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Now, here's George. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. That's at 5. And it's George missing.
Just cannot get anything to go. There's going to be a way to get out of this hole. I don't think he'll be the one to do it. Him dominating the offensive end is what counts for this league. He's a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
And Philadelphia calls Tony York. Right when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence. It's confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played for. This guy is a winner.
Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Maxey. And down in the low post, he goes.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Brunson. Winning the basket by Tyrese Maxey. And he stays with it. Maxey against Brunson. And the basket good. Out of the shot that time. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
In between Jay Brunson capable.
Here's Nance. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. James Ginobbili's checking in for Bridges. The Knicks lead by 22. Brunson with it. Over Maxey. is more important? Team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
Drills it from outside.
Any team makes having a small possession. Take that from them today. It needed the basket coming off of one pump.
Here's Brunson. Over to the left wing. Dimension. Like it's his. They get the rebound. Embiid. And basket number 6 for Sketchy. He's down 6 for 10.
And a box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
At the line, 2 shots.
But I know some of them are Hispanic, and that's fucked up.
Free throw good. Nick Brown.
Deporting your own people.
Lucas is checked in for OG Anunoby.
That's crazy. That would be crazy. You need to go back to your own country. Alright.
And McBride drops them both. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems like that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the early days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time. These friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies. Just as
Brunson's check in. Here is Luke. And the shot 24-second violation. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. And they double up Maxey. Pass to McCain. Back to George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting.
Height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
Throw good, Paul George. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Don't you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Towns will up.
The timing he shows there to challenge that shot.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Hard against Hayes. That's good. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Beautiful dribble by Josh Hart. Has some game.
The 76ers shooting well. They're at 45%. Maxey passes for Embiid. Outside to George. George has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Towers Dishes to Lucas. And that one clearly fell. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. That's it for the rest of this game.
They've got terrific depth at that position. There's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody. That would probably be it.
Good on both. The 76ers trail by 18. And here's George. Oh, and the 76ers tack on 2 more. New York's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Against Brunson. Lucas. Here's Bridges. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th.
And this is going to be a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to take over the floor. Really got to get out of here.
When you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shot.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And we look at the season for these guys. They have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight will make it 58. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one was a dazzling game for team.
This was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And 101 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's McCain. Misses the crew.
And on an open look like that, he's very careful at making the weak coverage play.
He's got it again. He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Maxey against Brunson. Outside for George. Shoots from 12. Knicks with the rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. 6 seconds separating the shot game clocks. Here's Lucas. Speaks of time from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pretty nimble guy. Maxey mixes up the defender with that dribble move to create space.
Runs in the bench. The 3. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never a doubt.
And a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Bailey, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.